Right, hello, it's Money Mace. Hello, welcome back to the channel. As always, like, subscribe, save these videos, hit the bell notification to obviously get updated when I drop a video. If you want to come on here and drop a bit of a raw video today, just drop some value on exactly what I would do is I have to go ahead and start OFM again from complete scratch, from complete beginner, exactly the steps I would take to scale up as fast as possible in light of obviously other scenarios that you might be in. So first things first, right? Go ahead and take in all of the free information that you see online. There's no downside to this. There's a lot of garbage online. This is going to allow you to build a base level of knowledge and a deeper understanding of the actual game itself, right? If you just want to jump into it, you're going to be completely lost with no sense of direction. You're not going to understand if this is even the business model for you, what to do, what your first next steps are. There's a bunch of free information online. I provide some myself, so go ahead and check all of that out. And what you can then go ahead and do, start to build this level of understanding, you can then go ahead to implement with a bit of a better roadmap. So in doing this, what you are going to do is come across a lot of people who own communities, give out free information online, essentially people who have done the business model to a successful level and are helping others achieve the same, right? And this isn't just where it ends here. So a lot of these people, they often give back and have communities, etc. And this is where you can actually start leveraging these to scale up your knowledge and actually delve deeper into the OFM world. So I'd be cautious of a lot of you guys online. Do your background research, right? You need to vet these people who are shilling just courses, communities, because a lot of the times they are dog shit, right? You need to look at the person, how to vet them. You need to look at, have they actually done the business model themselves and actually got results? Are they even still getting results to this day? Check out social medias, check out agency pages. A lot of times results can be fake, so you do need to try and dig a little bit deeper to ensure you're not buying into just some straight bullshit. What you can do is, you might see that other people are inside the group, maybe there's testimonials online, maybe that you know somebody who has been a part of that group or bought the XYZ course. What you can do is go and inquire with them, ask them, how is their experience? Look, they might have a trust pilot, they might have a testimonials bank online with somewhere that you can go and speak to people who have already been through or already done their community. Ask them, was it worth it? Have you found value in it? Are you still finding value in it to this day? Because there's so many out there. So it's about how you evaluate your decision on which one you choose to go ahead and progress with. Because this is going to take me on to my very next point of why you should actually join a community when you're getting into the OFM space early on. So next thing you can do, best thing to do is probably just speak to the owner, speak to the owner of the group, ask them for a little bit more information, right? They should have no problem in doing so. If you are genuinely inquiring about joining the group, if you are actually serious now about the business model and getting started and scaling up to make big cash, inquire with the owner, speak to them, ask them what the group offers, ask them if they can speak to some other people from inside the group about their experience. There should be no hesitation or problem in doing so. I personally wouldn't. If you come to me and you were serious about inquiring, genuinely, I'd have no problem letting you speak to some of the people inside the group. I've already got testimonials, people you can see on the free channels oftentimes, what people say about the group. I'm happy to give you their contact, as long as they are willing to as well. And you can speak with them. What's your experience been like inside of OF Money or inside of, if you are looking at other people online? I wouldn't suggest to, I cannot vouch for anybody else, right? Our business, you can see it genuinely makes multi-six figures per month as the agency. So in doing that, we clearly have the knowledge and the skill set to be able to provide that to other people as well so they can get inside and scale up. I came from zero in this business and we've scaled up pretty fast to multi-six figure months within a few months of being inside, right? Fast action, big learning, and obviously working out what works. We're still doing it to this day, so we have all the updated strategies, etc. inside. But go and speak to the owner, try and get on a call with them, ask them some questions, and don't come across as if you're wasting their time. Don't look for crazy amounts of information for free. Like, got to respect their time as well, right? They're community owner, they're not here to just mentor you for free, right? So just be respectful, be cautious with the questions you're asking. Obviously, you are there to find out more information. They should be able to ping that across pretty quick, drop you a voice note, and then from there you can kind of make your decision on, okay, based on what this person is like, based on what I've seen online, based on I've maybe now spoke to somebody inside the group, I see what it's a bit more about, I see what is being offered, I see where the group's actually going as well. So oftentimes people just have their group, it's there, it's running, but they don't have any goals for the group, right? With us, with how we're running things, we're looking to actively scale the group in terms of making it more valuable, helping people out, looking at even other industries beyond OFM. OFM is the cash flow. How do we then make all this money? What do we do with it after? Helping people in other different ways, right? There's always so much big ways to make big cash. People just neglect it. We're all about jumping on every single opportunity, mince the most amount of money out of this life. So I talk about getting inside a community, right? Because of this next reason here. So you've got a little bit of base knowledge, right? You get inside the community and you generally have access to a lot of knowledge then inside the community, more tailored, more specific. And you also then get the hub and a network of being able to speak to people, other agency owners who are being successful already in the space, right? Now you're able to fast track, you're able to network. So when you get inside one of these communities, bro, I suggest you message every single person, right? You've paid to be a part of a community. You need to leverage that time you've invested, or you need to leverage that money you've invested into the community as much as possible now. So you're going to message everybody, introduce yourself, introduce your position, even if you are at beginner level. Right, and this is where I'm going to come on to my next point. And just speak to people. Be a genuinely good person. Don't try to be a leech for every side of information. Hey bro, can you teach me X strategy? I saw you winning with this strategy in the group. Can you break it down to me exactly 1-to-1? Right? They're just not going to do that, so don't be a weasel in that respect. But you can speak to people, start building your connections in the space. Because what it's going to do is you work on these, and then later down the line, once maybe you've gained a little bit of success, maybe you've now built out a traffic source later down the line that is working very well, and now you can trade information with people. Maybe not so much at the start, but what you can do at the start now is you can actually go to these people and you can say, look, I'm in a beginner position. What kind of bottlenecks do you see within your agency? Is there any way I can help out, offer you something? Either you can work completely for free or you can work paid. So this is one thing that you can do, right? You can offer people traffic or help with chatting or help with recruitment. So you can say, I'll go out and do the referring for your agency. I'm not too fond of managing models right now, but I can go do some recruiting on your agency pages, etc. If I get anybody in, there's a chance that we can collaborate on the model, we can work together. So there's so many different ways that you can now collaborate with these people in the group with already pre-existing agencies. So you might be able to then offer them traffic. I can run your Reddit for you, I'll run a safe work account, I'll run a not safe work account, and you only pay me on the traffic that I bring in. You can use various sites. So you can use various sites, OnlyFans tracking sites, which actually track the subscribers that come in and then the revenue generated off these subscribers. CRMs that a lot of these agencies use anyway, Inflow, Creator Hero, these types of things. Links below if you want to get on them or learn a bit more about them. And what they can then do is track the revenue generated from the subscribers that you bring in. So for example, if you're running Reddit for somebody and you're bringing all these Reddit subscribers, and say for example 30 subscribers were brought in and that generated say $3,000. And you can say, right, so oftentimes the agency is probably going to be on split with the model 50-50, that's just base. Say it's that, you say, look, for me bringing you all this traffic, I want 20% of all revenue generated or something like this, right? And for the agency running, that's going to be no skin off their back, right? You're going to be managing this entire sort of traffic stream for them, right? So what does this do for you and what does it do for them? It's a positive effect for everybody. For them, they do no extra work, like you're going to manage that everything. 2, for you, you're going to now get your skin in the game in the OnlyFans management space. You're going to learn how to run traffic to accounts, which is one of the biggest, most crucial aspects of the game. Now you're building your network in the space as well by providing value to others, right? At the very, very, very start, you might just want to do this for free, right? You might say, hi, look, I'm new to the space. Can I do this for you? I don't want any money. But now you actually get to learning on the job on what you need to be doing, because you're going to be a newbie. You're not going to understand it. And even if you bought a course and it got fully broken down for you, you need to personally understand every aspect of that and how to make it work. With every single model, it's going to be different with how you're posting, with the captions. For example, I'm using Reddit, the captions with the media being put up, how to request content of models, the best way to optimize your system for it. So with that, you're going to learn that entire process, right? And so now it's just scaling up faster. So you can do this all within like the first month, right? Now, so as you get to learning and understanding how this aspect of the business works, right? Essentially now you're going to have all the base information for this and everything outside of it. So you know the business model itself, you know you need to be recruiting, you know you need to be running traffic, you know you need to be starting to build sales teams or chatting on the account in order to actually generate the revenue, right? But whilst you're working for this other person and you're working a bit more closely with their agency, maybe even working with others, right, on different aspects. You might be helping somebody with Instagram, you might be helping somebody with their chats, learning a bit of the chatting game, right? For a lesser percentage, say you're taking lesser money right now, but you're faster scaling up your knowledge in the business. So there's really no downside, especially for how early you will be in here. But now you've got all this plethora of knowledge that you can now go and apply to your own agency. So on the back end, you start building recruiting systems for your own agency and start building out your own agency itself. Start building recruiting and getting models on board. And then you also know how to run traffic to their account. You can run traffic to their account pretty easily. And then down the line, okay, maybe you don't want to partner with this agent anymore because you want that lesser percentage. You say, okay, look, right, I've done this for X amount of time now, and then you can go and outsource that to a VA, right? And now you're just taking a drink on that work, right? There's so many different ways that you can make cash in this business and learn how to do this business properly. This is obviously just one of the ways that I would probably do if I was to go start out again on how to fastest scale up. Wouldn't recommend my route, jumping in a group and just having no clue what to do and then just trying to make it work for yourself. It's such a longer route for most people. We was fortunate in the fact that we put in so much work that we was able to reap rewards faster. Apologies if I get to talking too fast sometimes. I like to get the point across quickly and concise. We don't have time to be wasting it. So, like I say, you can now go off on the back end of this, start building out your own agency, etc., etc. And then from here, what you can do is rinse and repeat. You're doing the exact same process. That's all OFM is. You've got the work that you need to be putting in. You're putting that in every single time. Rinsing and repeating all these processes. And what you can now go and do once your agency starts to build up itself, these people who I've just spoke about, which was you originally, come into these groups, etc. And if they are in a lesser position, you can then offer this same thing to them. Hi bro, look, I understand that maybe you're not in the most best position in terms of your agency. You're new, you're starting out. What I can do is you can help me out in this aspect of the business that I'm actually not looking into right now. Hi, would you be able to, I know a DA method, but I haven't got time to run it. Would you be able to set it up, run it for me, and then we'll we'll collaborate on the traffic, on how much revenue it brings in or something, right? Pay you X amount per subscriber you bring in, because you work out your LTV as well, right? Say your subscriber, every subscriber that comes to your account might be worth like $30. You can afford to pay out $5 for every subscriber that comes in, still making a 6x on that, right? Guys need to start valuing the game a little bit differently, playing it different, working out the way you can leverage yourself and others and everything around you, leverage your money, leveraging your time. Right, I've literally covered everything in this business on how I would start if I was to start OnlyFans management again. I hope you found insight in it. I hope you took value from it. And if you didn't, then I don't know for you. And maybe you need to turn the volume up and re-listen to this again. Take some notes. But as always, been Money Mace. Free Telegram in the link below. Go ahead and join that. What that is essentially where I'm going to be posting every single day 3 little bits of value, insight, clips, knowledge, where I teach you about all things OFM, all things business and life, a little bit insight to my personal life and the shenanigans we get up to, right? Because it is still fun at the same time. Everything's business, everything's pleasure, right? There's no balance, there's no such word as balance, so it's all there. Put it all out there, so make sure I stay on top of people. Make sure that you are getting value that's up to date. You don't just want to be there with knowledge that's outdated. You're going to watch a YouTube video from 6 months ago. I'm going to be there, able to tell you in real time anything new that we have on board with our agency that you can go ahead and implement right away. What some of the things that we offer are, and how we can actually go ahead and help you scale up yourself. So, as always, been Money Mace. Catch you in the next video.